Going around of a woman describing her experience of being alone with her son when a strange man starts to approach her, which she yells, "Do not approach me, get away from me," and the man gets like offended before going away. And I've said it on this channel before, but I will say it again. Men, do not approach me, get away from me, and the man gets like
I'm so sorry because it's the worst feeling ever.
There is a video going around of a woman describing her experience of being alone with her son when a strange man starts to approach her, which she yells, "Do not approach me, get away from me," and the man gets like offended before going away. And I've said it on this channel before, but I will say it again. Men do not seek out women for help. They will either seek out another man or they will contact the authorities. There is almost no reason for a man to be approaching a woman in public that they do not know, especially if that woman is a mother with her child and they are alone. This happened in the parking lot of a grocery store. If he really needed something, he could go inside the grocery store and ask for assistance from an associate. Leave women alone.
This is the problem. This is the problem that we have. Like, when you see such videos online, this is not a representation of every girl. This is not what we women stand for. There's so many women out there, very good, very beautiful, very attractive, who want to be in a relationship with men. She doesn't speak for everyone, so don't listen to her. Don't. Men have to attract women. Men have to chase women because that's their God-given role. That's their God-given trait, biological trait, you know. Men are hunters. They will hunt, you know. But in this case, in this particular case, I agree with her on the other points. Like, if he needed help, it was in a grocery... it was in the parking lot of a grocery shop. So if he needed help, he would have gone inside the shop to ask for help from the assistants in the shop, not from the woman who was with her child, right? So I agree with that. And what if the guy was approaching for something else? Maybe her purse might have fallen on the ground, or sometimes her cash might have fallen on the ground. And the guy was just approaching to tell her, "Oh, look at this. This is what I found on the ground. Does it belong to you?" But the fact that the guy was approaching and she was so like shouting, it can be because of stress. Because sometimes when you are with your kid, I have a kid, and when you are with kids, small kids, you go to the shop, they stress you up. They want everything from the shop. That might have been her experience. She might have really been stressed by her kid in the shop. So she was just transferring the aggression to the guy. But for this lady to come up and say that there is no reason for a guy to walk up to any woman, not to talk of a woman with a child, in the parking lot of a grocery shop. Damn. If you as a woman don't want men to approach you, that's your choice. That's you. But don't talk as if you're speaking for every other woman. That's where we have a problem. That's where I have a problem. I have a problem with this. And this year is one of the main reasons why most of the guys are checking out of dating, are checking out of relationship, are done with relationships, because they feel like there is this supreme mother who is telling women what to do. Like, the audacity that there is no reason why men should approach women. Leave us alone. Leave you alone, not us. Leave you alone, not us. Why would you say this? I mean, we as women, we need to call out this BS. We need to call out such BS. How dare you? How can you say that men shouldn't approach women? Men should never approach women, especially a woman with a kid. What if the woman is a single mom? And it's not in all cases that the men are approaching because they want to have a relationship with you. Like you said, it was in the parking lot of a grocery shop. It might be he was coming to offer her help, some help. Maybe it could also be that she dropped something and he was bringing it to her. But before he brings it to her, he needs to talk to her. What's wrong in doing that? Like, seriously, I don't understand this time we are in this world now, because like some of the guys said, They don't want to approach women because women are going to tag them as thirsty stalkers and harassers and grapies, and all that. Guys, we've come to the end of this video. What's your thoughts on the video? What's your thoughts on this? Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up. If you disagree with the video, please tell me why in the comment section. Until next time, see you all. Bye.
Being unapproachable is actually the worst thing ever. My roommate and I have been single all of college, and I'd like to think that we are normal enough for there to be someone out there who would have some kind of interest in us, okay? Like, we're not animals. We have to be pretty in someone's eyes. We have good personalities, I'd like to think, and we radiate a pretty decent energy. Like, we've got good friends, we talk when we're out, we dance. We may have RBFs, but that's debatable. Yet no one comes up to us. We can be at a house party, we can be at the bar, no one comes up to us. And we can feel people kind of making eye contact and kind of looking, and they just won't approach us. And we can see people come closer to us, but no one will actually come say hi to us. Any guy that we've talked to, we've been put in some crazy specific scenario that gave them the ability to talk to us. And all our friends tell us that we just give off unapproachable, not in a bad way, but just people are intimidated to come up to us. We are intimidating, basically, which is the worst thing to hear, because how do you change that? I am like the least intimidating person out there. If anyone has a conversation with me, I will talk to them. I'll be out and I'll see a random person. And I'll just we just start dancing with them. We talk to them. Last night we were out, and these people all night were just kind of coming near us and approaching us, but they wouldn't actually talk to us, but we can feel that they were by us the whole time. We went upstairs, they went upstairs. We were recording a video, they got in the back of our video, and we saw it after. Finally, before we were leaving, we called our Uber, and they were just standing by us. And I was like, screw this. If you're not gonna talk to me, I'm so sick of this. So I literally looked at him and I was like, we don't bite. I literally said that. I was like, we literally don't bite. And then he started talking to us, and then all the friends were talking to us, and they were talking to us until our Uber came. And that's the perfect example of how frustrating it is to be considered intimidating or unapproachable, because the whole night these people wanted to come up and talk to us, and they just wouldn't actually do it, but they wanted to. And the second we started a conversation, they talked to us. And it ruins your self-esteem, because there's nothing wrong with you deep down inside. But when you're a junior and you constantly go out on the weekends and no one has come up to you your whole entire time, it makes you feel shitty. People do get approached. I think that's the part that's really hard about it, is that people are getting approached, but you aren't. So you start to tell yourself, what are you doing that's making people not want to approach you? I don't have the solution to it, but it's definitely an issue my friend and I have faced for so long, and it really bothers us. And I know we're not alone. I know there's so many people out there who are like that. So if anyone else relates to this, I'm so sorry, because it's the worst feeling ever.
So is she right about the fact that it's more about approachability? Like, are you approachable or are you unapproachable? You need to ask yourself these questions. And are you intimidating? Like, you need to ask yourself these questions, and then you do a kind of introspection, check on yourself, check the things that you do that repel the guys, like she said, you might, like some of the other girls said, you walk all the time with your headphone on, you always have these dark tinted glasses on, and you're always very stern, the tunnel vision, you're always you don't look at the guys, you don't give eye contact, you're always focused on your business, you're always going, if you're walking, you're just on looking straight, you don't want to even notice the people who are around you. And sometimes if you're out with the girls, you're always very stiff, you don't relax, you make yourself unapproachable. That's what the girls say, that's what they said. Some of it, yeah, kind of true, but I'm not sure if everything is true. But what's your thoughts on this? Is she right about being unapproachable and also being intimidating?